Alrighty guys, we're here with 101. It's 2011 Thomas C2. I've been requested to do a video on this one. Personally, it is probably my least favorite on the slot. Alright, of course the doors are open. Alright, so this one's going to be a little different. I don't have my normal head strap. Getting a little Christmas tree here. Oh, come on, there's it. Alright, closing the doors here. Yeah, like I was saying, this is going to be like my least favorite one out of all of them. It's just not something I'm very comfortable in. It could just be the seat, but I actually kind of think that neutral. I believe it's the seat that I don't really like, but the, it's an okay bus. I mean, originally the door switch was actually, I don't even remember where it was. It was, where was that thing? No, it was over on this side. I don't remember where it was, but the door switch used to be over there. It's now over here in the normal spot, this kind of first position. Usually the warning, the master switch and the ambers, usually that's one that's going to be right here, but the AC units are there. We got dome lights. I can't remember if these are LED or in can, but they're yellow. They're in can. You can't put LEDs on these, I just remembered. They have to come LED or incandescent or else it freaks out. You got some heater stuff. The identification lights, which are the inside. I think they're on top too. Yes, they are. Put that on again. It's not very easy to see it, but you got the destination sign. Hold on. No, I can't see the destination sign. The oh, that really sucks. On the inside of the destination sign, they have two dome lights mounted on the bottom there. Let me see if I can move my air seat up. There we go. The destination sign has two dome lights right mounted on the bottom. So I can't even remember which way that's supposed to go. Yeah, the dome lights are on the bottom, and then you got the school bus sign, which is in front of it. But this one doesn't really have a sign anymore. So, oh, it's got a strobe light. I just remembered how annoying that one was. Alright. So, I think it's this way. Yep, that was right. So, you might not be able to see it on the camera that well. I do see it blinking a little bit, but it's going constantly. It's not really a purpose to have a strobe light in New York State, but it's there. Interior exterior speaker. Oh, I'm surprised this is working. This is 24 security. 24 security alert button. This is a little missile switch. What this does, this turns on the engine fan. Well, it just doesn't turn it on, it kind of forces it on. But here, I'll kind of rev it up a little bit. Oh, wrong pedal. So that's kind of cool. Range inhibit, oh. Can hear the reverse beeper a little bit. I'm not sure if you can hear it on the camera. So the thing with this bus, the red lights activate when the doors open, so does the door light. So can't really exit the bus, but I can look out the back of the bus here. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I got the Vandal Ziploc. Oh, how do you disable this? It's an ignition lock, so I'm surprised that's going off. Joke there. I got the amber lights, the reverse lights. Another thing with this one is the door alarms and whatnot are all separate, which is weird. I believe these window ones are all on the same one. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. So this has got its own separate alarm too. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'm not really a C2 guy. So I'm trying to do my best at explaining everything that I'm seeing here. I could do it, there's no stop arms, but you can see the red lights pop on. I do know that the door light only works when the, here, let me show that. The door light only works when the headlights are on, so if you turn off the headlamps there, the door light turns off, so. That is kind of an interesting thing. I don't like how it does that. I wish the door light automatically came on. I think the Bluebird does that too, but you always have the headlights on anyway, so it doesn't affect it that much. There's a regen switch, adjusting pedals. I think this one is actually acting a little bit questionable today. I'm not sure what this one does. It looks like some type of brake switch. It doesn't do anything, it sounds like. This is some type of differential switch. This does have a two-way radio. So this radio, I believe it does work. I don't know how to power it on. What's it doing? So this is a Motorola radio. We're gonna switch it out with a Kenwood, which I don't necessarily agree with. I do like the style of the Motorola. I like that sound effect, but yeah, the Kenwood's easier to program, I guess, even though it's cheaper just to buy the program for this one. But I guess this doesn't have it's not on the correct radio band. I think we use VHF, if I'm correct. So this is a UHF, I believe. So we wouldn't be able to talk to each other in the buses anyway. It wouldn't make sense in that, I guess. I'm trying to think. I believe this one actually has the dual headlights. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Here, let's go check out. So yeah, you got a turn signal right there, and then I thought this was a dual headlight. Oh yeah, so you got the top one and then you got the bottom one. The bottom one is the headlight, or the high beam correction. Actually, if I remember this correctly, these ones will stay lit up, and then when the turn signal turns on, they'll turn off, kind of. Door lights. So let me see if I can make it actually stay on here. Turn it off. Maybe identification lights? Yes, identification lights. So if you turn on the turn signal, what will happen is it'll turn off kind of when it's supposed to. So let me see here. Alright. Well, what we're going to do now is we're going to do the brake pump down test, or the spring lock test. That is ensuring that the parking brake applies around 30 to 40 pounds per square inch. We're also going to be testing if the gauge alarm goes off and the wigwag goes off. So I did figure out the wigwag in New York State is no longer required. So the original documentation is up, but I guess there's a new set of instructions that clarify what is no longer allowed. And technically the wigwag, if it fails inspection, it's no longer, you don't need to fix it or anything. They're phasing them out since the company's not selling them anymore, I guess. So, alright, we're gonna test the, I believe the wigwag goes first, so we're gonna aim the camera at that. Well, that was kind of my bad there. Post-trip inspection. Oh, stop. There you go. Alright, so that was a little bit my fault. I did misdo the test there. So what happened is when I was pumping down the brakes, the engine was on, which technically didn't affect the test, but the sensor for the parking brake does not work on this bus, so technically it would have failed just from the light, I believe. I'd have to check up in the code on that. But yeah, I'm not really a Thomas guy, so I'm not sure too much. The parking brake is applied. You try to release it, comes back out, sort of. Alright, so we're gonna do the post-trip inspection. I think you have to have an accessory. I can't remember on this one. There's no posters explaining that. On the IC, they do have the no student left behind posters. I'm more of an IC guy, growing up with them all my life. So these C2s they're definitely new to me. The dome lights do flicker around. The door light flickers. They're all controlled by the computer. The computer in these ones are really weird. I've actually freaking stepped on one of these C2s before and closed the door with the switch on, and I've sat here for like about 10 seconds, and then it like kicks on the ECU, I believe it's called. So since the parking brake is not working, what's going to happen is this bus is going to freak out when I put the key off. So let me flick the door open, because I'm going to get away as soon as it starts making that noise. It's annoying very quick. So, alright. There we go. Alright, that's plus 101.